Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Santos de Cartier medium in stainless steel with a silver dial, reference WSSA0029, size medium. Did I mention that already? I will tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with the Santos. Well, the Santos is one of, or maybe even the most desirable watch in Cartier's collection. Cartier makes a lot of different collections. As you can imagine, they've been around for a super long time, and they're a massive, massive brand. Right up there. Actually, I could say right up there with Rolex. And why do I say that? Well, if you look at sales, Rolex did, I don't know, something like $10 billion in sales. And Cartier, I think, was number 2. Or they could have been number 3, but they were definitely way up there in the billions. And they make many collections: the Tank, the Santos, the Panther, the Ballon Bleu, the Bague Noir, or Bague Noir, whatever you call this. Okay. But Santos is probably the number 1, I would say. Santos and the Panther for ladies. So yeah, this is their quintessential Santos, and they're actually they're cheaper. Oh, I don't say least expensive one, because they make the Santos in tons of variations, and this is one of their least expensive ones in stainless steel. Okay, it doesn't mean it's lacking in any of the other things. It's just the material itself is made is less expensive. They make this also in many different sizes. They make it in small, medium, large, and what you're looking at here is the medium version. The large versions for men. Medium can be worn by either a man or a woman, or man with smaller wrists, woman that likes the larger watches, or you could just get a small size, which is also good. They don't make the small on a bracelet though. They only make the medium on the bracelet. The bracelet meaning this metal thing. So if you want a metal bracelet, which is really cool, and there's a lot of reasons to want it, then you got to get it with medium. So most women can actually wear this on mediums. So let's start talking about the watch. Let's move forward with that. The case size is 35 millimeters. So case width, going left to right, 9 to 3. That's 35 millimeters. And actually, it's a square, so it's 35 millimeters. Now for women, just to give you some reference, a mid-size Datejust is 31, a large one would be 36. For a Aquanaut, or let's say a Nautilus Patek, it's I think 35 millimeters, and a AP Royal Oak is around 34 millimeters. So 35 is right there. It's a nice size for a woman. Yeah, a man could wear it if he wants, but he'd have to have a smaller wrist, like maybe 7 inches or small, or let's say 6.5 or smaller to wear this. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say mostly it's gonna be for women. Men have a larger one okay, all right. So that's the case. Let's look at the case a little carefully. It has a nice, beautiful beveled edge, and it has a nice design to it. It's not just a square. It has this sort of sloped curvature to it that integrates the case into the bracelet. And that is going to segment into the next section. When I talk about the bracelet, the thickness here is only 8 millimeters, and they did a great job by having a nice thick. I wouldn't even call it thick. I would call it thin. It's 8.83, so I guess that would be pretty much 9, but it has an 8 in front of it. So it's 8 millimeters. It's quite thin, and it fits to the wrist really well for women. And the case on work on it is not intricate, but it is well designed, right? I mean, you can't expect the world for $7,500 retail price, but they did a great job having a timeless design, and this Cartier has that. Okay, it has a nice beveled edge, a satin finish on it, and it's all made of stainless steel. Let's look at the bezel here. Now, I think the bezel is one of the coolest things on this watch. I think it's really what makes this watch, I guess, aside from the square size of it, but they integrated the bezel. They left these exposed screws, and you might think it's kind of like a Royal Oak, but I would actually say the Royal Oak copied this, because this came out in 1905, the Santos did, and the Royal Oaks didn't come out till 1972. So yeah, I guess Louis Cartier who was working with Alberto Santos Dumont at the time to make to collaborate on a wristwatch that could be seen while he was flying, Santos Dumont, that is. And they ended up coming with a design like this. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I guess that would lead me to the next portion of this talk, which is the bracelet. And it's a perfect segue into the bracelet, because the bracelet is integrated into the watch. It looks as if it was why? Because again, it has those exposed screws, and Cartier does a great job on these on the bracelet, in that they're also, not only does it look integrated into the rest of the watch, they also made it so that it's interchangeable, and you can remove and change the links without tools. It's one of the first of its kind. They don't get enough credit for it. So they designed a really great bracelet, and at a price point that's just incredible. So that you know, it's no wonder why Cartier did so great in sales when you compare them to like Rolex and some others, because they're really offering a product at a point that people can afford, and it's a beautifully done product, and has great history, and it's from a major brand. So you really can't beat that, and the result is that they are number 2, right behind Rolex, which is not a bad place to be. I mean, it's not reasonable to expect a company to dethrone Rolex because they are number 1. Okay, with that said, that's nice. Let's look at the dial. The dial also comes in many different colors. This one happens to just be in white. They actually call it, I think, silver or something, but it looks white to me. The hands are these steel sword blue hour hands, also very nice. The dial is almost always Roman numeral. Actually, they're always Roman numeral with Cartier. As I said, they make other dial colors like blue and green, and probably will make even more as time goes on. They make it with other, but mostly silver or this white dial is their go-to color, and this one is it. And silver matches everything. So, all right, time to try this watch on my wrist now. As I said, this is a mid-size. I'm a man with a 7.5 inch wrist. I would recommend it for women with a wrist size of around 6 inches or so, and for men that have a 6.5 inch wrist or so. And the mid-size looks quite nice but on me it looks too small. So on my wrist size of my size, I definitely would go with a larger one. But if you're thinking about buying this watch and your wrist is in that size that I said earlier, yeah, this would be a really cool watch. So, and for the price point, we're actually selling it under retail as of 25. So look, if you want to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazz9.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazz9.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jazz Time, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.